Hello, my name is Christian Mendoza, and in this video we'll talk about the different types of CNC machines Walters and Wolf has. Walters and Wolf currently has 4 different types of CNC machines: the Planet, Satellite, Quadra, and DMLR, and they are located in different locations. Fremont Shop A has a Quadra and DMLR. Fremont Shop B has a Quadra, DMLR, and Planet. Laverne has a Satellite and DMLR. Phoenix has 2 Quadras. Mukilteo has a Quadra and a DMLR. Now let's go over the key characteristics of each CNC machine. First, we have the Planet. Cuts part from stock length, which means we can load the machine with the whole stock length and the Planet cuts the part to the correct cut size. Fabs a pre-cut size, which means we can load an already cut to size part into the Planet. The Planet has 12 clamps. A clamp is what holds the part in place. Can be fabbed from the ends, which means the Planet can fabricate machining at each end of the part. Can't come from bottom, which means the Planet can only machine from the top, front, and back of the piece. The Planet can fabricate compound angles. The Planet has the ability to hold 17 tools and 2 blades. Dual mode, which means the Planet can fab 2 pieces per fabrication cycle. Next, we have the Satellite. Cuts part from stock length, which means we can load the machine with the whole stock length and the Satellite cuts the part to the correct cut size. Fabs a pre-cut size, which means we can load an already cut to size part into the Satellite. The Satellite has 10 clamps. A clamp is what holds the part in place. Can be fabbed from the ends, which means the Satellite can fabricate machining at each end of the part. It can't come from the bottom, which means the Satellite can only come from the top, front, and back. The Satellite is able to fabricate compound angles. The Satellite has the ability to hold 16 tools and 2 blades. Dual mode, which means the Satellite can fab 2 pieces per fabrication cycle. Next, we have the Quadra. Cuts part from stock length, which means we can load the machine with the whole stock length and the Quadra cuts the part to the correct cut size. Fabs a pre-cut size, which means we can load an already cut to size part into the Quadra. Fixed horizontal and vertical clamps, which means the clamps are at a fixed location. The Quadra has the ability to hold 6 tools on a 360-degree rotary base. Notch limitation, which means the machining cannot exceed a certain dimension. For a notch, it's 7 3/4 in the X direction. For machining done with a blade, it can't exceed the radius of the blade. Left or right feeding zone, which means you can load a part either from the left or right side of the Quadra. Profile perimeter limited, which means the Quadra has limitations when it comes to the space around the part since it works in a 360-degree base. The Quadra only fabricates miter cuts. Next, we have the DMLR. Fabs a pre-cut size, which means we can load an already cut to size part into the DMLR. The DMLR has 12 clamps. Dual mode, which means the DMLR can fabricate up to 4 pieces per fabrication cycle. Allows rotation of part 180 degrees, which means with the DMLR you can rotate a piece 180 degrees and then restart the machine. Can't come from bottom, which means the DMLR can only create machining from the top, front, and back. The DMLR cannot fabricate compound miters. The DMLR can also not fabricate from the end of the part. The DMLR has the ability to hold 22 tools and 1 9/7/8 diameter blade. And those are the characteristics of each machine. If you want to see the machines in action, we have provided a link to each machine. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.